It was some thoughts from around.
We're in a city built on 7 hills, and the fans hoping to see 7 points on the board early. We're at Cincinnati's Paycor Stadium. Today, our draw features 2 from the AFC between the Jacksonville Jaguars and the Cincinnati Bengals. An undefeated start against a winless Skid. Let's see if this week goes chalk or if it's an upset brewing in week 4. And this one bounces into the end zone, and it'll be a touchback out to the 20. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10.
Here we go.
First give of the game here to Chase Brown. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down.
Kate, if that first play is any indicator, this offense is going to have one heck of a field day. I'm talking a big chunk of yards on the ground and some big-time confidence, too.
A second down throw from Burrow. Flushed out of the pocket. The pass falls incomplete, but was there a reason for it? We see a flag out there. All right, so they like the results on the field, and they're going to decline this penalty. Had a chance to throw on second down. Didn't work out, but still only inches to go here on third. They'll run here following the penalty. First down and more past the 40. And he fights his way down to the 35 before the defense can get him out. So 20 yards on that play. And the Bengals have a first down.
I love that call on third down because it just gives you options. The best third down teams are teams that do just that. Right, they give you options. You don't let the defense dictate to you. You look at what they're giving you, and you take advantage of it. Defense all over that throw. You could just smell it. They just smelled that football coming their way, and that's as good as an incompletion. And they're going to be in a good spot. Second down coming up.
Burrow on second down. This is hauled in by T. Higgins. And they stop him. He's marked down along that 18-yard line. Give him an 18-yard pickup there. And a fresh set of downs for Cincinnati.
You just love that kind of execution because it's able to make an impact, Kate, beyond simply getting the first down. That yardage, it really sets them up now to be aggressive with a new set of downs.
Here we go.
From the gun, a give to Brown. And he's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackled for a loss. We've got 2nd and 11. Offense in a hurry up here.
It's a loss of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 19-yard line.
12.
Now movement as somebody goes early. And for the first time today, we're going to hear from our officials. So tough to stay set when you've got defenders doing everything they can to make you jump. And, well, they got one of them to move that time. So the false start backs him up 5. Here comes 2nd and long.
11 MT, take. 11 MT.
Burrow gets it out wide quick. And he has it down officially to the red zone at the 20. Offensive line fast. Here he goes, 3rd and long. This one's caught. Smith has it.
Bullshit.
Enough for the first down, not by much. He got it. That's all that matters. Sets him up with a 1st and goal.
Tight ends will eat up every one of those opportunities to show and prove they can be chain movers as well. Even as they get more and more recognition in this league, they're still constantly working to prove that they're playmakers too.
And he won't challenge for the goal line. The stop made at the 4. He gets him 3. This brings up 2nd and goal.
SOS. You hear me talk about it between the 20s a lot. Stay on schedule. But it comes into play first and goal situations too, because a run like that now, well, it leaves that whole playbook wide open for you.
Run a pass now on second down. Intercepted in the end zone. And the Jaguars have an early opportunity after the interception on the game's first series.
Yeah, totally get it. You pass it here because that's what's comfortable. Largely, it's what you did to get down inside the red zone. But so often, what works in theory doesn't work in practice, and it can lead to some pretty nasty results.
Well, maybe the rest of the game is going to be headed in the proper direction, Brock, but their first play winds up going backwards.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
Went the wrong way on first down, Brock. Here comes 2nd and 12. Back to throw. Here's Lawrence. Nowhere to go with it, and he's planted. They got him at the 16. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. Now movement as somebody goes early. And for the first time today, we're going to hear from our officials. One of the most common penalties in the sport. And the reaction, it's the same every time, Brock. Frustration from the coach as they get backed up 5 yards. Third and long for him here. Left side, it's caught by Rice. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop him. So a timely moment for a big play, and they get the first on 3rd and 19. They go play action. Lawrence bails out of the pocket quick. Taking the deep shot there on first down. Okay, no luck connecting. It's incomplete. That's going to be something to watch as this game goes on, Brock. We know they like to take their shots throughout.
Yeah, and we know this league today, Kate, loves to play that umbrella coverage, right? Try to keep everything in front of them.
Yep.
The only way you're going to get behind them is to take shots like that one.
Man in motion, out of the slot. Design run for Lawrence. Now run good for H. Now they've got 3rd down.
Lawrence on the field.
Working quickly here.
A gain of 8 yards. And it's 3rd
The
down.
handoff on 3rd and short. First down and more past the 40. And he gets this shot all the way to the 31-yard line. An excellent gain. 20 yards there, and that's going to move the sticks.
Kate, you and I both know, got to be frustrating to play as well as he did a week ago and still watch your team go on to lose. All that frustration, kind of felt like he took it out in that run.
First down, and they go right back to it. And they try to power it forward, but only a couple of yards there. Offense in the hurry up here.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
Second down, it's Lawrence. Buying some time right. He can run it. And he'll be brought down here at the 23-yard line. Through one quarter, neither side breaking through on the scoreboard. Hopefully no shortage of excitement coming up in the second. We're back to Paycor Stadium right after this. All right, 2 yards to go here on 3rd down on what will be the 9th play of this impressive drive. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. That play's going to be cut down after a gain of 2, and it's going to be first down Jaguars. So the hurry up here.
A pickup of 2 yards. First down.
Here's Lawrence to throw. And that's going to hit the turf. A good throw, but he couldn't hang on through the contact. We've got 2nd down. Got the one-on-one they wanted, Brock, on that slant, but just not enough to get the completion.
Yeah, you got to create separation. We all love the slant route. It could be super effective, but you got to beat press. You got to beat jam. You got to beat off man, and you got to create separation so there's not that bang-bang impact to knock the ball loose like that.
Here's 2nd and 10 from the 21. Now Lawrence. He rolls to his right. That is caught by Brian Thomas Jr. And he's going to be dropped with a big hit at the end of that. But the effort still sets him up with a 1st and goal.
You want to know what keeps most of these defensive coordinators up during game week and preparation, Kate? It's just plays like that. It's quarterbacks being able to extend the play. It puts so much doubt into that defense and that defensive coordinator, too.
They'll try and punch it in. So some defensive initiative in that goal to go, Brock. They take him down behind the line. 2nd and goal coming up.
It's a loss of 1. Brings up 2nd and goal at the 5-yard line.
Now it's Lawrence. Oh, he's got it. It's in close. And give him about 4. Nothing beyond the catch. And he got there quickly.
It's just kind of the type of play why you name a position like this tight end. Because it's going to be tight throws in the contested windows. And you've got to get the job done with people all around you.
And he's in for the touchdown.
Lawrence on the keeper. Touchdown, Jacksonville.
Cam Little to try the extra point. This one splits the uprights. It is good. And they've broken this tie. They've taken a 7-point lead.
Bengals nothing. Cam Little to kick off.
All set for the kickoff. Little with the honors. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback. Good starting field position awaits the Bengals as they get set for 1st and 10. Here's Brown to start the drive. There's the hooks. They're going to force him out of play with a gain of about 12. And that's going to give Cincinnati the 1st.
Run like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know you can set the table for more.
Going to the ground again on 1st. A lot of space ahead. Down the sideline inside the 30. Racing towards the corners, and he's across. Touchdown, Cincinnati. Chase Brown. That's his 2nd of the year. Wow, just sensational speed from the back that time, Brock. He found a seam, got through it, and he was gone.
You know, it's one thing, Kate, to have singles hitters, right? And you love those, and you appreciate guys that can get on base. But it's the home run hitters that are the difference makers, and what a big-time effort.
Now, after tying this game up, they're all set to center away. Starting at the 10. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
At their own 22-yard line.
Jacksonville offense ready to get going. Here's 1st and 10. On play action now, Lawrence. Complete right side to Washington. Down here after a gain of about 14 yards, it looks like. That's going to give them the 1st.
A gain of 14. 1st down, Jacksonville.
He's got another one to Washington. And his effort after the catch gets him up near that marker. Gain of 9, Gronk. It's 2nd down.
2nd and a yard at the 45-yard line.
Blown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. 30. Gets the 10. He makes it in for the Jacksonville touchdown. Wow, great stuff there, Brock. He busted that one open, got downhill, and got in for 6. Huge run there.
Yeah, and this is how you break a game open. He found that lane, and he was gone. What a tremendous effort in the blocking scheme there to just spring him enough so he could take it to the house.
All set for the kickoff. Little with the honors. And not liking what it looked like ahead of him there, Brock. So he's going to take a knee, and this is going to come out to the 35-yard line.
At their own 35-yard
Good starting field position awaits the Bengals as they get set for 1st and 10. This drive will begin with a run by Brown. This drive's going to start out with a gain of 5 before they bring him down.
After being limited to kind of a footnote in last week's win, this guy's making himself the main character in this one. That's now over 100 yards here before halftime.
First down run, nabs him 5. Now 2nd and 5. Play action now, Burrow. And he gets it away, but nowhere close to that target. Incomplete. Quick thinking just to get rid of it there, Brock, but no chance. It's 3rd down.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far. It's not met the standard they set for themselves.
3rd and short, it's Burrow. It's caught. Chase has it. Brought down after getting his guys about 26 yards. And that's going to be good for a Bengals first down.
And the Bengals first down. 1st and 10.
Looking to throw, Burrow. Rushes right there as he releases it. He goes nowhere near the target. Lucky to avoid a sack there, Brock. It is 2nd down.
Even the best of them can be hurried into a throw before they're ready, and that pressure just messed up all the timing, the rhythm, and the clock of the quarterback.
11.
Working on 2nd down. Burrow. Catch made by Chase Brown. And he's going to get about 3, but almost nothing after that. Tackle made quickly after he made the catch.
That's a gain of 3.
And not going to get a snap here. We have arrived at our 2-minute warning. Sit tight. More from Paycor Stadium on the other side. Let's see what they draw up on this 3rd and 7.
Here we go. 11, mighty. 11.
Burrow back to throw. Contact is there. That's going to break up the catch. Incomplete pass.
Well, that took some force right there. That took some serious defensive effort to force the incompletion. You're not going to see a lot of guys ever let go of a football when they got a first down right in their midst. But that force, that contact, separated man from ball.
Here we go. 12. Right 80. 11 Thomas. 11 MT. Stop.
Burrow trying on 4th down. That's cut beyond the marker. And he's brought down at the 17-yard line. They stun this defense. They pick up 14 on 4th, and they pick up the first down, too.
Bengals first down. 1st and 10 at the 17-yard line.
From the red zone on 1st. That one connects. That's a pickup of 17 yards, partner, and it makes it 1st and goal. Bengals have to move here. Clock's running as they hustle to the line. Brown is in. Touchdown, Cincinnati. McPherson at the point after.
Evan McPherson for the extra point.
Sent right down the middle and good. And we're back square. 14 apiece here.
Evan McPherson to kick off for Cincinnati.
So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Here's Thomas on the return. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
Jaguars take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Approaching the final minute here before halftime. Lawrence now off the play action. He's hit and taken down. They got him at the 18. Boye Mafe. And after one play, this drive might already be in trouble. That's going to push him back for 2nd down.
You're going to go play action, Kate. You've got to sell. If you don't convince that defense you're running it, or if it's a situation where you never run the ball, you really do leave your quarterback dead in the water, vulnerable against a defense who will storm right past that fake and right into that pocket.
He's forced out of bounds after a nice play there, but still, Brock, not enough to avoid 3rd down.
But it's now
Well, once a play breaks down, you're just looking for a running lane, just a little bit of room, just a little bit of air in the pocket. He found one of those two, but the defense swarms towards him and denies him the other.
And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And the Bengals are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season.
Lawrence's pass intercepted. The Bengals take over first and
10 now from the 46.
46-yard line.
11. Here we go.
Now Burrow. Has him on the quick hitter. And they're going to bring him down at the 36. We get a timeout now from the Bengals. That's going to be their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. They've got first down here from the 36. Burrow setting to throw. Hits him on the in route. And they can't bring him down until he gets into that red zone at the 19. Cincinnati uses its second timeout. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
11.
From the red zone now. What a difference a play makes. This one not working out in their favor. He's home to the ground. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
Brings up second and 17 at the 25.
Second down throw from Burrow. A lot of guys there, and it's intercepted. And the Jaguars launches the return, goes out of bounds, bringing us to the end of our first half. Well, we're set up for an incredible second half. All tied as we kick it away here in quarter number 3. He fields it from the 8. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. All right, starting in the pistol this time, Brock. First and 10. Lawrence in the pistol. On the move, hit it right. And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on first down.
That right there, Kate, that's taking the hard lessons from the previous drive and putting them into practice right here. Don't see a throw you like. It's too tight a window. Don't risk yet another interception.
After the incompletion, second and 10 from the 22. The shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. Has good room at the 35. Down the sideline to the 45. Hits the 20. Touchdown, Jacksonville.
Touchdown, Jacksonville.
Kate, you saw me chuckling. You know I love celebrating that run, but you know what I really love? I really love watching those linemen. And they just get to celebrate. They love an explosive play like that. Doesn't mean a long extended drive, just a whole bunch of celebration.
The AT is up and good from Little. And they've broken this tie. They've taken a 7-point lead.
Bengals 14.
All set for the kickoff. Little with the honors. Chooses to bring this one out. This makes it up to the 25.
The Bengals take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Cincinnati into formation. It's first and 10. Burrow on the play action. And they're going to take him down. Pressure gets to him at the 15. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
It's a 10-yard loss. Brings up second and 20 at the 15-yard line.
The Jaguars are going to call their first time out, as that'll leave them with just 2 to use the rest of the way. Gonna need something special here. Second and 20 following the sack.
Here we go.
Here's Burrow. He's under pressure again, and they hit him on the throw. Pass not going anywhere as a result. And the rush forces third down.
Brings up third down and 20.
Burrow. On the quick slant here, it's Higgins. And it's going to be fourth down. Great effort there, right, with the completion, but he's still well short of what they needed.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in the league, hitting as much in training camp. You're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days. When you can make a play in the open field, keep it short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
On 4th down and 5, the offense staying out there.
Here we go, here we go. 11, big 13. Big 13. 12, 12, 12. 11, 11. 11 MT, 11 MT.
Trying for it with Burrow. He connects downfield. And the offense comes up close. 19 yards to pick up on 4th down as they keep this drive going.
1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Throwing is Burrow. Has it downfield. It's Chase. Toward the pylon, and he is in. Touchdown, Bengals. Jamar Chase. He's 4 through the air this season. McPherson at the point after.
The extra point.
Accuracy perfect there as it's center cut. And we are tied at 21. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to center away. As this at the 6. And this drive will start inside the 25.
At their own 23-yard line.
Jaguars look ready to go. Here comes 1st and 10. Off the play action, it's Lawrence. He's going to loft one deep to the left. He's got it inside the 25. And he will dive in. Touchdown, Jaguars. Brian Thomas Jr., the second score that he has brought in this season. On his Little for the extra point. This one splits the uprights. It is good. And they've broken this tie. They've taken a 7-point lead.
Bengals 21. Cam Little to kick
All
off
set for the kickoff. Little with the honors. And that one hit the landing zone first and then into the end zone. So it's going to be a touchback out to the 20. Good starting field position awaits the Bengals as they get set for 1st and 10. Drive start to the quick throw left, complete. Hit there, loose forced out. Gain of about 15 before it. And it'll be 1st down Bengals.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
Burrow on 1st and 10. And that last throw puts him up near 1,000 yards on this season. Hot quick right side. Working and finally forced to that sideline. So call that a gain of about 28. And that's going to give Cincinnati the first.
That's just awesome, Kate. A little bit of multitasking on that catch. Primary focus, as I always say, is you got to catch it first. But out of the corner of his eye, he knew exactly where to go, and he gets a bunch of yak on top of it.
Burrow gets it out wide quick. And he's going to be stopped at the 17-yard line. Offense up to the line fast.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
On the pass now on 2nd down. Catch is made in close. And this is down all the way to the 3.
It's a gain of
14 yards on a nice play there, and it gives them 1st and goal.
First down. 1st and goal at the 3-yard line.
On the line, ready? Here we go.
Looking to throw, Burrow. Well, he's absolutely wide open, and his QB finds him. Touchdown, Cincinnati. McPherson at the point after. Send right down the middle and good. We're back level, 28-28. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. That's going to be taken in at the 8. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
Over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
taken from the gun to start. 1st and 10. Now it's Lawrence. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up 2nd down. Got a man in the area, Brock, but correct me if I'm wrong. I don't think he was trying to hit him there. It looked like he was just getting rid of that football.
I'm not going to correct you. You're right. And that's really a compliment to this defense. He saw the guy. He had his man, but the coverage, well, it was too good, and he didn't trust that throw.
Here's the one back on the handoff. And this will only complicate matters for 3rd down, partner. They're sent backwards.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
Left side, it's caught by Rice. And he's not going to make it. May stop him short. So expect a punt coming up here on 4th down.
A gain of 3 yards. It's now 4th down.
They're going for this. And it's incomplete. They dial up their best effort, Brock, but they come up empty. That's going to be a turnover on downs.
One way or the other, that was going to be a decisive play to break this tie. They thought that they could pick it up, no question about it, and build some momentum down the field. But how about a shout-out to that defense, now setting their offense up in great position.
And the drive starts out small, just 1 yard on that play.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. Burrow to the air now. This one's caught. And across the line he goes. Touchdown, Bengals.
That play really had all the elements you're looking for from a tight end, showing that he could stretch that field. Grab check, skip catch, quickly become a runner, check. And finally go finish that drive off and celebrate with your homeboys.
Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff.
McPherson to kick off for Cincinnati.
Here's Thomas on the return. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
The Jaguars take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Jacksonville offense ready to get going. Here's 1st and 10. Lawrence throwing here. The rookie from Houston hauls it in. And they're on him quickly there after that catch. So the gain's going to be to the 34-yard line. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that's good for a Jacksonville 1st down. They go play action. Lawrence. He's brought down. They got him at the 25. Working quickly here. A very active quarter for us. Plenty of points in that frame as we reach the end of 3. It's Jaguars football. They trail, but it's still within reach. Gonna need something special here. 2nd and 20 following the sack.
Let's go.
Looking to throw. Lawrence. Some heavy contacts here, and that's gonna break things up. Incomplete. Now it's 3rd down.
I hate to be Mr. Negative guy, but a sack 2 plays ago, an incompletion right there. All that's missing, Kate, is an interception on this play. And you're going to hand this quarterback a misfortune trifecta that nobody wants.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Throw right side, caught by Thomas. And that is not the play they'd hoped. They yield the first. It is a 4-yard gain only. And it brings up 4th down.
Those little short throws, they are high percentage and certainly bread and butter. But they really run the risk of a quick tackle just like that and being stopped short of the sticks.
Well, best of luck here. It's fourth and a considerable distance. Desperation time here. And as that one falls incomplete, all eyes shifting to the flag that was thrown. If it's defensive, they've got a first down here. A chance to get off the field goes by the wayside. The defensive penalty keeps him out there. Now Lawrence. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to be dropped quickly after making that catch. Gain limited to a couple.
Kid, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. And one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
Lawrence, a quick throw out wide. And they're going to take this in for the Jacksonville touchdown. Brian Thomas Jr. is second in the game, doubling his season total. This is good. So this game now hanging on every possession, Brock, just like we like it. We're tied up here in the fourth. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Return starts at the 9. He stopped on the run back at the 27.
The Bengals take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Loading up on the left. It's going to be trips to that side. Here's first and 10.
Here we go.
First play, they go quick out to the left, complete. They give him close to 7 before the defense can drive him out.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for on first down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Burrow on second down. And this one's going to be forced out by the hits. Incomplete. They've been going his way all game, Brock. Defense is paying attention. Someone there to bring up third down. Working across the middle, Brock. It is tough for anybody to make plays through all that mess. Even when you're the biggest and baddest pass catcher on the roster.
But as a tight end, you're going to be disappointed because that's what you're paid to do. It's one thing for those undersized receivers you talked about. It's another one for these big tight ends. You are paid to make that catch through contact, and you couldn't do it.
They manage about 9 before a stop is made. And that's going to be good for a Bengals first down.
First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Here we go, here we go. 180.
He's got it to him yet again. That is caught. And he's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackled for a loss. We've got second and 11.
Brings up second and 11 at the 42-yard line.
11.
Here's Burrow. Throw right side, caught by Smith. And he pushes this down to the 42 before going down. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
And this is going to be broken up by a hit, incomplete. Couldn't make a play on the throw. The defender did the next best thing, ensuring that it's not going to be caught by anybody. Second down.
Here we go. 11, Thomas. 12.
Now Burrow. He's got it to him yet again, and that one is caught. And he'll be brought down at about the 29. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
That just felt like a composure play. Quarterback was calm, receiver did his job securing the ball, and because of it, those chains are moving.
Burrow escapes the pocket. Right back to him, but he can't make the catch this time. Defender waiting with that hit, forces it out. It's second down.
We've played 3 quarters here already, and those look like some fresh legs defensively, getting after the quarterback, forcing him out of the pocket, and forcing another incompletion.
Ball still on that 29-yard line as they come up to it. Second and 10. Now a shotgun handoff to Brown. Nothing doing on second. They get to him behind the line. Now it's going to be third and longer.
A 2-yard loss brings up third down and 12.
Throwing is Burrow. Put the body on the line for his team. And they can't bring him down until he gets into that red zone at the 19. That's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And the Bengals have a first down.
First and 10. That's a 19-yard line.
Here we go.
Brown on the inside give. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a first down. Sure seems like running at a blitzing defense shouldn't work out too often, Brock, but right there it did nicely for him.
Yeah, football's kind of a funny game, Kate, because it can be super complex. Yeah. You get into a lot of language and a lot of detail, and then other times, like, just run away from the blitz. Just run away from it, and good things can happen.
Here we go.
Give on second, it's Brown. And it's another first down on this drive. Man, this time they're into first and goal. A timeout taken by Jacksonville. It's second. And they are quite frustrated having to call that after giving up the first. Pirine crosses the goal line for the Cincinnati touchdown. So how about the determination there? This game has been as hard fought as you will see. But they grab hold of the lead here with a late touchdown that may just win them the ball game.
You could almost feel them saying, Kate, we don't want overtime. Let's go out and get it done now. They accomplished their goal, but you do have to ask the question, do they leave too much time on the clock? Stay tuned.
Return coming from the 6. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. Offense showing trips out right as they get set for this first and 10. Back to throw. Pass into the hands of Devontae Walker. Brought down there after a gain of about 14 yards. And that's going to earn the Jags a new set of downs.
When Bill Walsh was implementing the drag route with the 49ers in the 80s, it sounded the same way as it did with Mike Holmgren and me with the Seahawks in the 2000s versus man on a drag route, run away. You see zone coverage, settle down, give your quarterback his numbers, and you can find a completion just like that.
Here he is to throw. Getting out to his left. He's keeping it. And on first down, only gets about a yard here. And the defender there to force him out.
So that's an excellent job by the defense. All eyes on the quarterback. When you're playing a quarterback that can escape, well, even though you cover, you still got to cover down and go chase that QB out of bounds before he could get the first down.
He'll look to throw it. Short pass brought in. And he didn't get much time to secure it as he takes a shot. Good job to even hang on through that catch there. Looking to throw it. He gets it again to Walker. And this is going to be short. Quick stop by the defense. Bring up fourth down. Jags working fast here, trying to get back to the line. Desperation time here on fourth. Caught for the first and more. And he's going to be all the way inside the 35 as they hit big on that fourth down play.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Offense to the line for first down, conscious of that single timeout they've got remaining. Setting up to pass. Forced out to his right. And he's going to be out of bounds just behind the line. Only a yard or two lost, but still counts as a sack for that defense.
He only lost a yard, but how many times do we see a team who are just a yard or inches short on fourth down? Well, every little bit counts. He's got to just throw that one out of bounds. Don't run it out for the sack.
Lawrence to throw on second down. And this falls incomplete with just 2 seconds remaining. Now, they've been perfect to that point on the drive clock. First time we've seen this coverage force them into a misstep in a while.
Now, I know you hear me talk all the time, Kate, about the rhythm of an offense, right?
Yep.
And I look at it through those optics so much. But it's the same thing defensively. You've got to get a stop, see the ball hit the ground to knock them out of that rhythm.
Here he goes, one final shot. Need this to force overtime. And the hit separates the football, and that is what ends this game. What a play! So in the jungle, the Bengals take the win. And their start to the season not cooling off by any means as they move to 4-0 on the year. So that's it for us here. Brock Huard, our crew.